some sleep and I just woke up to an announcement that we cannot land in Cusco. We're not really sure exactly what's going on, but...
Me and Allie are supposed to go to the airport right now. There's like nobody's driving their cars, probably because it snowed. So I don't know if you're. Yeah, I do. Okay, thank you so much. Thank the heavens.
Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. It's New Year's Day at 7 a.m. We're up bright and early to ring in the new year by taking a couple different planes back to Peru.
Do you guys want to say hi to YouTube?
Hi.
Sure.
We're very unhappy that you two are leaving because we really love you. You're wonderful guests. You're always in a hurry, but that's okay. We just stand puckered up at the door, and when you go by, we get a kiss and out you go. We love you guys.
I love you too.
For heaven's sakes, be careful.
Thank you, Grandma. It was good to see you.
Oh, goodness. Take care of that big lug.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, thanks so
We'll
much.
see you soon.
Thanks so much for making the effort to be here.
Oh, we wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, it's time to go.
No, thank you so much. Bye, Grandma. See you later.
Be sure to tell the pilot, be careful.
We will.
Yeah.
Take care, Grandpa. I trust the Forerunner. I trust Toyota to get us there safely in the snow.
And we got it in 4-wheel-drive. We're ready to go.
Nice.
And this is my Aunt Sue. Thanks, Aunt Sue, for coming to get us this.
AKA Uber.
Savior.
You know, someday, Allie,
Yeah.
he's going to be having that camera in a delivery room with the baby. Just so you're prepared.
That's probably true.
Never thought about that.
Yeah.
I'm slipping away, so don't let me go, nah, 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 nah. I'm all up in that love haze, so where do we go, nah, nah, just let me know.
Be really careful. I know I'll see you. Bye. Mwah.
Love you. Thanks again, Sue. We made it, and I think that we have enough time to get through and get everything done. Thanks to my Aunt Sue. Absolute lifesaver. All right, so a lot of people have been asking where Frank goes to the bathroom when we're on long flights. So I just went out and Frank went pee and poo right before we go into the airport. So right before we go into the airport, we find some grass. We tell him to go potty. He'll go pee and poop if he needs to. Then he's fully expunged. Then we get on the airplane and he is really, really, really good at holding it. As soon as we get to the airport where we're landing, we take him outside, he goes to the bathroom again. But hopefully that answers the question of how do we handle Frank going to the bathroom on the plane.
So the reason we booked these flights on January 1st, New Year's Day, is because they were significantly cheaper than flying even just another day later. And we figured, oh, it's New Year's Day, it's cheaper, it'll probably be empty, no one's gonna fly on New Year's Day.
Everyone will be sleeping or hungover.
Yeah, so right now it's 8 a.m. New Year's Day. It is crowded here, guys.
Life is a winding road.
Good morning.
How
you doing? Good, Happy New Year.
Driving through days and nights. Won't stop for traffic lights.
The lines are long, the snow is plentiful. We're super excited to be here.
So even with all the adventures of the morning with the snow, we made it here, I think, in time for this flight. We got all checked in. There's a lot of lines, but everyone's in a good mood. It's New Year's Day. Happy New Year.
If I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs.
Passes out, no more ID needed.
Okay.
Yeah, just follow me this way.
Okay.
And a beautiful dog, okay?
Thank you.
Jumping from cliffs so high.
Thank you.
Trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really want.
Since it has been about 4 or 5 hours since Frank went to the bathroom, we are gonna find one of the pet reliefs areas here at Atlanta Airport. And we're gonna try and get him to go to the bathroom. Kinda notice Frank doesn't really wanna be in here. He's gotta go over to this grass or this fake grass, go to the bathroom, and then you've gotta rinse it off. He definitely doesn't wanna go on the green grass. Come here. Go potty. Anywhere you want to go, Frank, it's fine. Go potty. It's like kind of scary and echoey, and it's not very conducive to making a dog feel comfortable. And also, Frank is trained to go on grass, real grass. So when there's fake grass, he usually won't go on it even when it's outside.
We give him every opportunity we have available to us to let him go to the bathroom, but honestly, he wants to go outside. So our next flight, we're going to Lima, Peru, and then we have a 4-hour layover. We'll actually exit the airport, go find some grass, take him outside, and let him go to the bathroom.
And I don't actually know how he does it, but he literally sleeps like 90% of the time that we're on the plane. If I'm like freaking out, I usually will like kind of cuddle him and he consoles me. But if I'm not like giving him attention, he just curls up in his bed and sleeps. Thanks so much.
I'm excited.
Yeah?
We're going home.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm excited to get back to the van, get Frank settled into the van, get a good night's sleep in our own bed.
I love Trent's family, and staying at his grandparents is amazing, and they make it so homey and comfortable, but we sleep in their basement right below their kitchen, and they wake up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock every morning with their heaviest boots they can put on and just walk around and have a great time. They have breakfast together. It's adorable. They talk to each other all morning long, and we've heard every conversation for the past 2 weeks at 5:30 in the morning, so I'm definitely excited to sleep in our own quiet bed.
Yep.
Well guys, flight 2 out of 3 is underway. We're taxiing to the runway and we're about to take off. It's already late, I'm already a little bit tired, but we'll see you in Peru.
And we finally made it to Lima. It was a little bit of a bumpy flight. I didn't enjoy it whatsoever, but we're here, we're alive, and this plane is packed and everybody is ready to get off. Welcome to Lima. Frank is looking for the bathroom. Frank is waiting so patiently. We just got all of our bags from the baggage claim, and now Allie is getting all of his paperwork checked off so that he's good to come into Peru. Then we're gonna go outside so he can go to the bathroom. Success. Now I need to pee.
So just like every time we fly internationally with Frank, I'm always worried about paperwork and documents. This time, actually, it was super smooth. We had to pay a $30 fee to import Frank, but we had all the correct USDA paperwork. And then I was really worried because we were switching from an international Delta flight to a domestic Avianca flight, so 2 different airlines. And I made sure to get extra copies of all the dog paperwork and didn't really know exactly what that Avianca flight would need. But we actually were able to talk to them and work it out, so we didn't need any extra paperwork for Frank. And best part of this is it's midnight, our next flight leaves at 6 a.m. So that's a 6-hour layover just like in the airport. We didn't think we'd be able to check into that flight until like 2 hours before, like the normal time you're supposed to be able to check into a flight, but they let us check in early. Whew.
So since we have a 6-hour layover, we're gonna do something extra special that we've never done before. We're gonna
try.
We're doing it.
This is an attempt.
We're gonna try. We're gonna see how much it costs. We're gonna try and find the Delta Lounge. And we're gonna pay to get into the lounge because
apparently
airport food is so expensive that like for us to both eat, it's like 40 bucks.
Yeah.
And my friend told me that it's only like 60 bucks to get into the Delta Lounge.
She said 30
and they
per
have,
person.
I think she said 65 for one person.
I don't know if that's worth it.
But then there's like chairs that lay down that you can sleep in. It's unlimited food and water. You can take showers.
It's $25 per person for showers, Wi-Fi, hot and cold drinks, alcoholic beverages, a snack buffet.
Sure. It's that or go lay on the tile. Allie was starting to get a little grouchy, so we got her a delicious little pisco sour.
It's 2 a.m.
Still grouchy.
I just want to go to sleep.
The hope is that we drink these pisco sours, and then we can kind of sleep in these semi-comfortable chairs. We'll see you guys when we're ready to fly to Cusco. Row number 3. That's first class.
¿Qué tal? Buen día.
Yeah. Why are we up here? This is a mistake. Yeah.
First class.
This is weird.
Somebody heard our cry last time, and they must have bumped us up somehow.
We didn't pay for these seats, but we're in first class.
And we've never flown on Avianca except for when we left Cusco, so it's not like we have frequent flyer miles and they bumped us up or something, but we're first class, man.
It's only like an hour-long flight, but I'll take it.
Cool.
Did you sleep at all?
Just like the worst sleep of my life type sleep.
Yeah. Pretty much 100% zombies right now. It's about 6 a.m. Everybody's getting boarded, and then we should be in Cusco by 8 a.m. After 24 hours of travel, just one flight separates us from our little van in the mountains. Many of you know Trent suffers from crippling panic attacks and severe anxiety while flying. But so far, everything has been smooth. And other than tired, we're both feeling good and excited to be back home soon. I was trying to get some sleep, and I just woke up to an announcement that we cannot land in Cusco. We're going back to Lima. We're not really sure exactly what's going on, but the day just changed completely.
Well, we made it back to Lima, and now it looks like we are about to walk up to a gate and reschedule our tickets for about 20 minutes from now. So it looks like they flew us an hour back to Lima, we offloaded, and now we're about to get right back on a plane and fly there. But that's my assumption. They haven't told us that. That's just what the gate says. So
it wasn't even that bumpy of a flight. It was windy, but I think the real reason we had to turn around is because of the rain and the heavy clouds. Cusco is situated up in the mountains, very high altitude. That's kind of a tricky landing for planes to get in there correctly, and I think the rain and the clouds were just too much for it. Oh, it's a madhouse in here now. Everyone's trying to reschedule their tickets. Kind of a nightmare. What is happening?
You're returning to another airplane to board.
Okay.
And to go to Cusco.
is the weather better now, or?
Airplane.
This is a mess. Oh my goodness.
Well, we've made it to Cusco for the second time, and this is the same place that we made it to last time when they turned us around and flew us back to Lima. There's still a heavy, thick blanket of clouds here, so I don't know if it's any different, but we're going down.
Tripulación de cabina, 10.000 pies.
Dallas Bosteta International Airport, Cusco. We will continue to our alternate airport in Lima City. Thank you for your understanding.
We're going back to Lima. What is going on?
It's 2 attempts to land in Cusco that failed.
It's weird because it looks clear. It's sunny, it's not raining anymore. There's a lot of clouds, but it's not raining. It doesn't seem super windy. We started to descend as if we were gonna land, and like everything seemed fine. And then all of a sudden, the pilot started to pull out, and we're going back to Lima again. This is just ridiculous. So we're back in Lima for technically the 3rd time, the 4th time, I guess, technically. But for today, we've tried to go to Cusco twice. We've come back to Lima both times. They're just putting us on another plane and they're gonna try it again. I don't know if that's really the best option. Maybe we should just be waiting for the weather to change, but we have another flight scheduled apparently in half an hour, and we're gonna see if we can make it on that one.
My guess is that when they come in for a landing and they're not going to make it and they have to take back off up to cruising altitude, that it uses so much gas that they can't make multiple attempts and make it back to Lima. So they really just had the one attempt. The first time, he never even went below the clouds. I think air traffic control told him that the weather was too bad, don't even try it. So he just came back to Lima. This time, we got right down there. I mean, we were only like a couple hundred feet off the ground and he took back off into the sky. I'm dead. It's like been over a day and a half that we've been awake, traveling constantly. Ugh. Nightmare. Anyway, we're gonna get on this flight. We're gonna make it to Lima, baby.
We're in Lima.
Excuse me, I've been up for a day and a half. We're gonna make it to Cusco, baby.
So we waited for about an hour. Everybody just kind of stayed and hung out in the same little spot. I think they're putting us on a different airplane. Same whole flight of people, same seats again. I think we might have a different crew this time. Maybe that's the magic ingredient for a successful landing is a new crew. We'll see. Same place? I feel it. This is the one. This is it. We're gonna make it.
So we're approaching Cusco for hopefully the last time.
The 3rd and final time. It's been a crazy trip.
We're about to break through the cloud cover. Got our fingers crossed.
Come on. We're so close.
ciudad de Cusco. Deben permanecer sentados con el cinturón de seguridad abrochado.
I don't really have any fears of flying, and that was a terrifying landing. It was scary because as we were landing, you could see thunderclouds in the distance.
Yeah. I did not want to have to fly here again.
And you said just now you saw a plane off the runway?
Yeah, we'll probably highlight it in the video, but there was a plane that I don't know if it ran off the runway or if they put it out there, but it's like way off. way off.
Wow. That was insane. Now let's just get back to the van, have some food, go to sleep.
Yeah.
Slow day, the calm and the night will unfold. I never thought that I would be traveling this road. People keeps missing, the clouds seem to fade.
Yeah. Oh boy.
And every occasion I whisper your name.
Oh my gosh. We finally made it. Literally one of the worst flights of my life. Not to mention we had to do the Lima to Cusco flight 3 different times.
Yeah. We've been traveling for 36 hours now, nonstop. No sleep, no breaks. It's just the joys of travel.
Yeah.
We're happy to be back, and that's just what it takes to get us here. But
And if you can't tell,
crazy.
we're both super exhausted. So I think this is where we're gonna let you go.
We love you guys. Thank you for watching. Now you know what it's like to travel to Cusco in the rainy season.
If you guys haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. Give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios.
As beautiful as you are, you just don't know how far. In this world I'll be right by your side.